Welcome back to Bloodstock 2015, and we're joined by two of the guys from Trepalium.
Hi.
Well, welcome to Bloodstock. That's the
Thank you.
first thing we've got to say. And you're playing in a couple of hours' time on the Sophie stage.
Yeah, at 7:40.
Yeah. And it's a bit of a silly question, I know, but are you looking forward to it?
What?
Are you looking forward to the set tonight?
Uh,
How do you think it's going to go, or what are you expecting from
I
the show?
we expect that people will be receptive
Yeah.
and
Good communication with the people and our music.
yeah,
We will see this in England.
we hope they will like it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Now, when I saw that you were on the lineup,
Yeah.
I was quite excited because your sound is very unique.
Thank you.
We
try.
Has that sound been there from the start, or has it developed?
Actually, we started with some things more brutal and
Yeah.
brutal death, you know.
Yeah.
We are big fans of Morbid Angel, stuff like that, Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
And quickly, when with age, we started to be focused on more hybrid stuff.
Yeah.
You know, personally, I always listen jazz stuff. You know, New Orleans, more recent jazz. Everyone likes every kind of music. KK loves rock and roll music, psychobilly, and our bassist loves grindcore, etc. So we just try to not to mix our influences, just to try to do some things who fits to our mind, and so we're open-minded, and so we try to stay metalhead, but also to do some things more wide open,
Yeah.
more groovy, more melodic.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean with your sound. Well, that's what I found when I was listening to it, is all those influences coming in, but it sounds fresh, you know, it sounds,
Yeah, we try.
you know, so it's a really interesting mix. I
Yeah.
was very surprised, you know.
For us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a true. Because when we were recording the last album, we don't listen the final.
Yeah, you rediscover what you recorded when you release it. Actually,
Yeah.
Just in the final, we listen. Oh,
you have like a cloud, some things about what you're gonna do, but when you release your album and people talks about it, they some friends say, hey, it's pretty like this or like this, and 2 or 3 months after you realize you pictured how it is really, not especially when you do it.
And when you're recording, and you're in your own sort of bubble,
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
you get to stand outside and look in when it's finished.
Yeah,
And it's-
but not really, because we all works.
yeah, it's
and
not really close. We do this like,
when we have time, so.
yeah.
But of course, in some months you're on a certain kind of, mood. You try to understand what the speech of what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's really important to develop a speech. So, of course, you have to be in a bubble, but it's impossible. We have works. I have to work. You have to work, and so when I recorded guitar parts, for example, it was spread on 1 month.
Really?
You know,
Yeah.
like 2 days here, 1 day here.
Excellent.
Well-
So we talk about the EP, Dambalar's Voodoo Doll.
Yeah.
How many songs are on that? Was it 3 or 4 songs? Five songs, is it? Yeah.
5 on 6.
Were they songs that you've had for quite some time, or were they all fresh with that EP in mind?
What do you mean by?
Well, were they songs that you'd had in your catalogue had you written them, quite a while back, or were they all?
No,
new
it was fresh.
All fresh, yeah.
Actually, we went on tour with Gojira in 2012, and I was one night with the sound engineer, and it was just telling me that, yeah, you have an identity, but it's not 100%. You have to push your concept beyond that.
Yeah.
You have to think not like 20%. Everything must be in that mood. And I thought, yeah, he's right. He's right. So when we started to write material, we were in that mood, like not a mosh part, and just everything must sound New Orleans, you know.
Yeah, so the whole picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes together. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now you played. Did you play a club show here in the UK? Was it last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Harlow.
In Harlow, right?
It was the square.
Yeah. It was a little bit crazy. Yeah, because
good crazy or bad crazy?
I don't know, because some guys begin to beat.
fight?
Yeah, to fight. During the show, and just to say the stop, we are friends, be nice. It's good, it's a party, it's not a boxing match.
It was quite electrical, but it was cool. And we had no time, and we cut off the show 15 minutes before, so it was quite frustrated.
Yeah, but that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it seems it's the mood here in UK, so.
And you've got some more dates to follow as well.
Yeah, we'll play in Bristol, Brighton, and that's it.
Against you.
Yeah. Originally we had a show in London, but we had to cancel it. And, but we already played in London in February, so I hope in 2006 when we come back with a new stuff, we'll
do some
we'll
more
set
shows
that.
And with the new material, will that take a different direction?
We hope, but
We don't know.
we don't know.
We have no begin to.
But we have a good basis.
Yeah.
You see, you never recreate another word, you don't repicture what you do each time totally. You always work, qu'on appelle ça, empirically. You create some things and you restart.
Reinvented.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trepalium is like a laboratory, We have lots of ideas, and you mixing this. It's always like this. When you begin an album, you begin to create the music until he found a very strange direction, and we just think of this, laugh about this, and found every idea we can
Around
take.
that idea.
Yeah.
It's a question of concept,
Yeah, New Orleans, the voodoo, and many things like that.
And then once you finish these live dates, now do you get a bit of time off?
Sure, we have too much time. We'd like to tour more, but it's not our first job. We tour a lot, but we had jobs beside that. So
you have to fit things in and work it all together.
KK is roadies. I'm teacher in conservatory. Some other guys works in different type of factories. So for example, we came here for 1 week and we do 4 or 5 shows and we go back to our life. That's how we live.
Excellent. Well, just remains for me to say thank you so much for your time. It's
thank you too.
It's from my point of view, when I was listening to your stuff, it's a real privilege to have you here. I think your sound is just something totally different, so fresh and good.
We're very touched. Thank you.
Look forward to it. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.